There was empires in Africa called Kush, Timbuktu, where every race came to get books. My success to you, even if you wish me the opposite. Sooner or later, we'll all see who the prophet is.
You don't know, right? I'm say 10 down worry. This is ShakaRa representing once again at Back to Live, where innovative ideas meet fine artistry, kings and queens. And when it comes to fine artistry, it don't get much finer than the woman standing right beside me right now, Finalist Lara, also known as Lara Lee, one of the headliners for the spring installment of Back to Live. How you doing, sis?
I'm very blessed indeed, yeah.
And how was it featuring on Back to Live today?
Well, it's been a long time coming, so I am very happy I got to be here.
Yes,
a lot of good energy in the place, a lot of fire, some lyrics.
Yes.
Got some nice news from you lot as well.
Good thanks.
So yeah, very happy to have been here.
Well, how is this event unique and in terms of in respect to other events like this?
It's definitely unique in terms of the setup because it's not just about what the artist does on the stage, but it's also finding out a little bit about the artist. It's also the fact that you get different segments, so you might have some comedy, you might also have some singing, you also get the news. I don't watch the news, so it's nice to get proper news that's positive, etc. So there's a lot of differences about it.
Indeed, and not only were you on the stage, you were also dealing with the economics, so you had a stall as well. What's your stall about? What's your brand about?
My brand is called So Naturally Divine. We make handmade, unique, affordable luxury. So
come on, repeat that one there. Pull up. Repeat that one.
It's handmade, unique, and affordable luxury.
I mean, go ahead.
For health, home, and happiness. So it's all about natural creams, body butters, oils, stuff to keep yourself looking good, smelling good, all aromatherapy based. We also do t-shirts, handmade jewelry, crystals, etc.
But you're hearing it, kings and queens. Back to Live is about the holisticness of the whole thing, you know. Not just the artistry, but the lifestyle, the liberty that comes along with it. You sincerely mash up the place tonight with everything that you was doing. Where is your evolution taking you now in terms of musically and that at the moment?
I think it's taken me to a place where I need to be balanced in what I'm putting out in terms of people understanding that despite the path that I'm trying to walk in terms of positivity, in terms of proactiveness, in terms of knowing myself as an African child, a goddess, it's also understanding that we are living a human existence. And there's outside entities that try to mash up your things there. So it's sharing that there's also a struggle. There's times when we never had no gas in the yard. I didn't even have a cooker or a washing machine when I was growing up. So it's people knowing that we come from that as well. It's not like we've just been living some fairy lifestyle. You know, everything peace. We're trying to create that peace. So I want my music to be all-rounded in that sense. Most
definitely, and you're certainly accomplishing that, you know what I'm saying? I like to the evolution. Any new music coming from Flo soon?
Yes, Flo is definitely bringing new music because it's been a long time coming. But yeah, I'm grounding in the sound. There's going to be some nice electronic kind of influences, but they're still going to keep the jazz and the hip-hop. Soul.
Indeed. Yes, indeed, kings and queens, you're hearing it here first. The one from the one and only Finalist Lara, also known as Lara Lee, mashing it up at Back to Live Spring Edition. Do stay tuned. Where can people get more to learn from you?
You can check me out on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. My own website is laraleeofficial.com, and all of the previous is Lara Lee Official.
That's right, kings and queens. Stay in touch with Lara Lee, and do remember, you ain't got nothing if you ain't got kush. Right, we say 10 down warrior, and you don't know, my name is ShakaRa, representing the original gotkushTV at the original one and only Back to Live artistic extravaganza, where innovative ideas meet brilliant art, kings and queens. And I'm here with the opener of the show, the one and only, all the way from the poetic temple. It's Nat Nye, kings and queens. How you doing, Nat Nye?
I'm blessed, King.
What was it like being here at Back to Live?
An honor. I'll say an honor. Like I love what Oneness is trying to do. Like not even trying. I love what Oneness is doing.
Accomplishing.
Like what she's accomplishing. Like the elements that is being put in. You can see that the vision. Man, I'm just glad to be a part of the building blocks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And like I said, you open the show, yeah, and that's not always easy, especially for a poet to do. You know what I'm saying? It's not always easy for a poet to open the show. How did that feel for you opening the show?
Boy, man, anytime I get a chance to get on the stage, I'm happy.
Yeah.
So whether it's like the middle, the beginning, well, we all want the end, you know what I mean? No, but I'm joking. Anytime you get a chance to hit the stage, I think because what you're delivering, that's the most important thing, over and above everything. Like, so it doesn't matter. Like, I just got to bring your 150. Like, all I'm concerned about is making sure that every person there leaves like a Nat Nye performance or whatnot triggered. That's the aim. So opening up the show, it's like it's not that much different from anywhere else.
Well, bro, I can tell you, as an appreciator of the art and of your art in particular, you definitely accomplished that this evening. You know what I'm saying? But not only because, like, I can see that you're working on the art, because you gave a little snippet of somewhere where you're trying to go with the thing in terms of things that you're developing. Yeah. Because it was supposed to be not like you've never seen it before. That didn't quite work out. But if you're gonna give people a little bit more, like, what is that about? Where you going with this thing?
Well, it's a marvelous concept. I believe started or began by John Z.
Okay.
You know, this choreo poetry.
You can't go wrong there.
Yeah, big up John Z.
Yes.
And Oneness had the vision as well. It's like, oh, what can I bring different to a Nat Nye performance? Right. So, like, I normally move with 2 left feet. Right. But so did Muhammad Ali. So, you know what I mean? That was my say. When I found that out, I was like, you know what I mean? But we had the opportunity to work with dancers with our poetry. Okay. And like, we did a little something, and it was had a potential, but dancers they're busy. Like, too short notice. But in the future, that's gonna be something.
Well, you heard it here first, kings and queens. Yeah, look out for that Nat Nye in the dancing poetical format coming to you soon. Yeah, and last, before you go, Nat Nye, have you observed gotkushTV launch of the UK Fire?
I mean, I believe. Wait, I'm starting to feel a little burn, you know what I mean? Because ShakaRa here has got a UK Fire.
Good thanks.
You know, I started sweating as a lyricist.
Yes, I.
You start sweating like.
Good thanks. I appreciate.
Start training.
I appreciate.
Knuckle press ups.
What I'm saying is, we're coordinating it right now. So you know you got to bless a UK Fire at some point.
Yeah.
So get ready for that. Write your 32 or whatever from now. That's what I'm saying, because Nat Nye's going to be coming for the UK Fire Kings and Queens. You heard it here first. Look out for Nat Nye. Trust me, there are very, very few spoken word artists doing it like Nat Nye is doing it right now. And I guarantee you want to stay looking out for Nat Nye and his queen, Stella, in terms of the voyage to Motherland. Another time we're going to get some more review on the voyage to Motherland, King.
Yeah,
so stay tuned
wait, quickly, I wanna big up my other whole.
Indeed.
You know what I mean? I want to big up my other whole, Stella, because like this is she's coming out on spoken word.
Most definitely.
And she did this choreo poetry thing as well, and her piece was solid.
Right.
So I can see her UK Fire. What?
We'll look out for that. So you heard bare exclusives from Nat Nye, you know. And Stella is coming soon, kings and queens. And do remember, stay tuned to Gotkush, because Gotkush is where you're gonna hear it all first. Because you ain't got nothing if you ain't got Kush.